Shalom, brothers and sisters. So, lots of fun news out of Israel coming to a head last week and into Monday. Israel made a decisive pre-emptive strike to thwart major Hezbollah rocket attack. And you know what? It is about time. They should have been doing this long time ago, not waiting on how the world feels or reacts to it, or on what their allies think. They should be thinking, what do we need to do to resolve the situation? The Israeli Air Force, in a pre-dawn preemptive raid in southern Lebanon on Sunday, struck at thousands of rocket launchers poised and timed to fire at Israel at 5 a.m., preventing a major Hezbollah attack and its revenge for last month's killing of Chief of Staff Fuad Shukr. So, brilliant, successful attack on Hezbollah that thwarted their massive strike on Israel as their revenge attack. And from the scuttlebutt and talking between them, they reckon they're each going to retaliate individually and not together against Israel. Because everyone's asking, what's taking so long? What's the delay? No, they've now finally decided each one will individually retaliate in their own way. And this would have been Hezbollah's individual return. Netanyahu warned what happened today is not the end of the story. Israel landed crushing blows against Hezbollah. IDF Home Front Command lifts security instructions for most of the country. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu sent a threatening message to Israel's enemies at the start of the government meeting Sunday afternoon, hours after the Israeli Air Force thwarted a planned large-scale assault on Israel by striking the launch sites. The IDF destroyed thousands of short-range rockets, all of which were designed to attack our citizens and our forces in the Galilee. Also, the IDF intercepted all the drones that Hezbollah launched at a strategic target in the center of the country. We are striking Hezbollah with surprising, crushing blows. 3 weeks ago, we eliminated its chief of staff, and today we thwarted its attack plan. So, Hezbollah egg on face, and egg on face is probably the right expression, because they did manage to fire off a bunch of rockets in anger and struck a bunch of chickens. Arabs on social media call Hezbollah leader Nasrallah the chicken hunter for foiled attack against Israel. Responding to news that the IDF intercepted most of the missiles Hezbollah fired at it on Sunday, many Arabs critical of Hezbollah leader Hassan Nasrallah took to social media. The moniker was inspired by news that a few of Hezbollah's rockets that weren't intercepted landed in chicken coops in Israel. An Arab social media post says, "Initial response to Israel, a chicken coop was destroyed, killing a number of chickens and chicks and breaking thousands of eggs. Damn you scoundrels, you and the Iranian Houthis." Another social media poster from Kuwait named Fahed posted a photo of a dead chicken and wrote, "Allahu Akbar, Hassan Nasrallah's response, Hezbollah's response. The number of chicken injuries rose to 27 chickens, 5 of them critically injured, with first-degree burns to the wings and beak after the chicken pen was targeted in response to the assassination of Fuad Shukr." He says, "Our missiles are accurate." A Jordanian commenter added, "Iranian Hezbollah takes revenge for Fuad Shukr and Haniyeh by striking an Israeli chicken coop, killing a number of chickens. Question mark. It's hilarious for me when their own people mock them for how pathetic their attack against Israel is, because in the world's mind, in the fleshly mind of mankind, man without God, when you look at the size of the countries and the might and the forces and the weaponry they bring to bear against this tiny little nation, and I say tiny, the whole of Israel is the size of our Kruger National Park, where our animals are, right here next to where I live. Now, the Kruger National Park is not large, but the entire Kruger National Park is the size of Israel. All of these massive enemies and massive countries with huge amounts of weapons And at least they managed to kill some chickens. Why? Because at some point they're going to realize it's not because of the IDF. Even Israel needs to realize this. It's not because of the IAF, the Israeli Air Force. It's because of God. And God is watching over Israel. Shalom.